Okay, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, but let's get right to it. Wonder Woman 1984 trailer just dropped a few hours ago. So we're going to check it out. Here we go.
My life hasn't been what you probably think it has. We all have our struggles.
Have you ever been in love?
A long, long time ago.
Oh, good. So they're still tying into the
So
original.
many times. Yeah, all the time.
1984 was a good year. I remember it. I remember it well.
Welcome to the future.
Oh my God. Beautiful.
Life is good, but it can be better. And why shouldn't it be?
Ooh.
All you need is to want it. Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
I can save today, but you can save the world.
Steve.
Diane.
What?
No. I take what I want in return. Everyone must see.
Pedro Pascal. Oh, that was hot. I love the font too.
The world needs you.
Ooh, that looks like that's in the White House or
You know what
something.
you need to
Oh no, maybe it's still the mall.
Nothing good is born from lies. And greatness is not what you think.
Oh!
It's all art. That's just a trash can.
It's just a trash can. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so that was it. All right, so what do you guys think? Chris Pine's back in it, and it looks like Pedro Pascal's character helps bring him back to life in some way, because obviously he's definitely from the past, because he's looking at objects like, what is this? The trash can. My thinking is when he goes off to fly in that last scene, when it exploded, maybe that was the moment in time that Pedro Pascal brought him into 1984, into the future. It's interesting that he said that the dialogue said in the trailer, I've given you what you want. Now you give me what I want, which is like what, world domination. Visually, this looks great. I'm glad they still tied it into because one thing I was worried when they said they were changing this up a little bit, and when Chris Pine was added to it, it almost felt like they were doing a complete reboot of Wonder Woman, and forgetting about the Zack Snyder past. And because the first Wonder Woman, all this directly ties into Batman vs Superman and Justice League. So it'll be interesting to see how they tiptoe around that. But the big thing that just kind of throws you off, and I realize that everything between Stranger Things and a lot of movies now are going back to like 1984, 1980s, because it was a great decade for stuff, but especially cinema and movies. But the thing that's throwing me off is if she's so out in the public in her costume with her, lasso, and she's doing all this stuff, then, when it comes to the Batman versus Superman world or the Justice League world, like, how did she stay undercover and not expose herself as Wonder Woman when she, because that movie was actually took place in present time, like, a couple of years ago. How did they not know she existed, the public? Especially when she's like throwing down and you could see just, blowing up tanks. And you would think that like the military would be privy to like who she is, what she's doing. I mean, obviously in Suicide Squad, they had files on all these people. The military and stuff, they knew these people existed. And then obviously in World War II, they knew she existed, or World War I, from the first Wonder Woman. So there's just a lot of damn questions. What's really cool is the trailer didn't answer really any of them, other than the fact that Chris Pine's a fish out of water, obviously brought back from the past to the future. So that's kind of cool, and it intrigues me because the trailer didn't give much away other than establish a couple of people. And then Kristen Wiig, we didn't even see her in any kind of costume or anything like that. And then the battle armor Wonder Woman, where she does the thing at the end with the gold wings, like, we don't know. Is that something that takes place, the Amazonian, that is it a flashback? Does she have to go back there to do some sort of game? I mean, like a gladiator game. It looked like there was something like that going on. I don't know. The whole thing's a mystery. But I'm excited because I think out of the Zack Snyder universe, Wonder Woman was the best thing to spawn out of it. And she's $1 billion franchise. So this looks like it's going to be another hit for Warner Brothers, which they need it. And I hope they keep going with this and they don't write off Aquaman and they suck it up and do another proper Superman film with Henry Cavill. I hope that's the way they go. And there's no reason why you have to completely leave the Zack Snyder universe that he created. You just have to make better movies from that universe. And so let's see what happens. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it on social media, but we'll see you on the next one.